The power of assembly. Thank you for tagging me in once again. Let's get to it. This channel symbolizes power, a power that even in oppression and suppression, in Casper's space, it will thrive with a resiliency likened to the common cold or flu. No matter how powerful our immune systems are, getting a bug sometime in life will occur. Maybe not too often, but will occur. That is my first example of the power of assembly. The viruses assemble, and the rest you will know about in due time. That said, the assembly that I'm referring to, the power to assemble against other powers that seek to keep one or a group in a slave-like mind state. And with enough people enslaved via television, music, media, etc., those nefarious sources can control without much work after the fact. Take the Democratic Party, for example. They smile while spitting venom, pretending to care about the individual or the group interests. When I say the individual and or the group interests, I am talking about blacks and no other group but blacks, because I am black first. Those same Democratic individuals or parties blatantly say and signal that they don't really give a damn about the individual or the group, and yet those same individuals or groups honestly go through life as if everything is fine, dancing both with and without clothes on in the face of the oppressor's minions, celebrating mediocrity or even less than, drinking the tainted Kool-Aid, and in most cases the Flavor-Aid. Yes, the generic version of Kool-Aid that leaves a nasty aftertaste in the mouth, as do politics. I don't know about you, but after hearing some to all of the mudslinging, the in-your-face fuck yous, I feel dirty and need to bathe after hearing the nonsense, both from television, when I do watch, which is not often, or from an individual that has slurped up the toxic gruel from lamestream media. Which brings me to the meat of the talk. Assembly and the right to do so. The very thing that those in power seek to banish at all costs. Meaning a house divided is great news to them, the Caspers.
What exactly is a Casper, Rasta?
I'm glad that you asked. A Casper, unlike what the idiot box says, is a big-headed entity that is both present and invisible, and also the name that I coined for the Caucasian. Can you see the resemblance? The Caspers despise assembly, as they are power in numbers. The old divide and conquer is ever present in the present, and despite distinct proof that it is detrimental to ebony people, some to most love to slumber. Why? Simple, because in slumber, if you think about it, the body does all of the work, as opposed to being awake where one has to do some work. You feel me? How many times how many times has it been a sports team where only one individual wins the game? I will answer that for you. None and no time. It takes most, if not all of the players to win on both defense and offense. This is what bugs me the most. After seeing how a team wins, the watcher of that team then goes out into the world and does not behave in a manner that a team that they like does. Talk about some shit, you know? I personally have collected so many wins when team was involved. Not to say that operating solo, I didn't acquire and accumulate some W's, but with a team, with like-minded individuals. The transition from the start to finish line, the transition of going from losing to winning was far easier and more beneficial to all involved, to the point as to where we were able to go out, and after collectively doing things together, we were able to go out individually and make a difference, not only just in our lives, our family and our friends' lives, and even in some enemies' lives. Crazy how it is, but it is. Even when I had people on my team that did not want to be, and openly displayed that they didn't want to be on my team, or displayed that they didn't want to work as a group or a unit. Even them. And let me tell you something. That individual who wasn't down for the team or the work that involved the team ended up liking and feeling the winning as a result of the participation in my vision. And as one in management, that meant the world to me. To get a difficult individual on code long enough to make the dream a reality, and that is what assembly means to me and the ebony people that I rock with. It's huge to get a difficult individual on the team and you all win. And in the end, they are grateful that they participated, even though initially they didn't want to participate. It's complete lunacy. Topsy-turvy is what it is. But I'm gonna leave it right there for this particular quick, short and quick talk, because that's what this was, a short and quick talk. It's also a segue into my latest Patreon video, The Mark Conning Themselves. Check that out. You can sign up for $5 or $10 a month, which guarantees early access at the $5 a month tier, $10 a month tier. You also get the early access, but you also get additional bonus content and the heads up on giveaways and sweepstakes that will be coming up on the channel in 2021. Let's get this done. The link for the description, the link is in the description and pinned in the first comment for the Patreon and for the Loving the Lie video that the latest Patreon video reference. I am R. Killable Money for Rastas Realities. Peace to you.